let's head to the Oak Restaurant Hotline, and Rusty Reed out of Shelbyville called what I would imagine a heck of a football game over there tonight. Rusty, do you still have any voice left to talk to us?
Hey man, I got a little bit left. There's not a lot, but I got a little.
I watched that. I didn't listen to that game. I think Weave was listening to this one, but I watched the scoreboard, and it just Columbia, got up 14-0. But then after that, it was kind of just a back and forth all night. Interesting to just watch the scores change, and then they scored late to take it to overtime. Take us through that overtime possession in that 2-point play for Columbia that Shelbyville was able to stop.
Yeah, they were. Columbia was able to, of course, get the touchdown. They originally lined up to kick the extra points, and wound up taking a timeout. They apparently decided to go for two. Of course, then they came out on the field, and snap was a bad snap. The snap was a little low and a little off to the right for the quarterback belt. So he dropped it, was able to pick it up, though, and make the pitch to Mario Williams, who'd been a big workhorse for Columbia tonight. But by then, of course, the Golden Eagles had able to put some pressure back into the backfield, get into the backfield, and we kind of circled the wagons is the way I put it, because we kind of just encompassed Williams back at about the 30-yard line, and then he fumbled the football away, and we recovered the fumble there on the 2-point conversion to seal the deal and get that 1-point win tonight against Columbia.
A little bit too close, a little bit too, maybe closer than some people had thought, but Columbia may be struggling a little bit this year, but they're still very athletic, aren't they?
Oh, man, there's no doubt about it. Coach Jason Hardy, when we sat down this afternoon in his office, he made the comment. He said, if there's any team in the district that's quicker than we are, he said it's Columbia. He said they're quicker than we are, and they've got some true athletes. Of course, they got the big 6'6" kid, tight end, the Jackson Harris kid. It's I believe signed with Georgia. They've got some ball players. They've got some playmakers. Several times tonight, their receivers would go up in double coverage and somehow miraculously pull down the reception and would wind up, break away, and score. And they did that twice in the fourth quarter. And I mean long plays. I mean 60, 70-yard plays. Of course, I'd be remiss, though, if I didn't real quick talk about the play of Michael Eddings. We've talked about him all year long. One game with 5 touchdowns, but tonight, over 350 yards rushing from Michael Eddings.
Wow.
Just an unbelievable night for that kid. He's a junior for Shelbyville. He'll be back next year, and just what a ball game. He is a special kid to watch.
All right, Rusty, we appreciate it, and good job on the call tonight. I heard that you guys did a fantastic job, so go recover the voice and do it again next week.
It sounds good. And back, as a matter of fact, we'll be in your neck of the woods next week. We'll be taking on Coffee County, and that ought to be a tough game for both teams. Coffee County improving as we move through the season. So looking forward to coming over to your neck of the woods next week. All
right, we'll see you next week. That's Rusty Reed with WLIJ Jacks Radio out of Shelbyville on the call tonight on Shelbyville beating Columbia. We got a scoreboard update. We have key matchups, and we have headlines coming up. Stay tuned. More to come on Friday Night Thunder.